Welcome to May Mental Illness Month. Playing Dead Rising. Here's how May Mental Illness Month works. It's a parody of March Madness. Basically, 32 videos all up against each other in a randomized bracket mostly, and whichever one wins, get more. Whichever one moves on to the next round gets another video. Whichever one's makes it to the top will be the best video on the channel. Clearly. So if you like this video, hit the like button. If you don't know if you like the video yet because it's been 30 seconds, that's fair. I'm also going to remind you at the end. I'm just reminding you the premise of why I'm playing this. Also, I really like the fucking game. So, yeah, let's do... Oh, I want to do Infinity mode, but let's do... I've never done the story mode. Do you want to keep Frank's current stats? You bet your fucking ass I do. So, I played this game when it came out on 360. I really liked it. It never got very far. In fact, I hated it and couldn't beat it. Then, I learned about the Mega Buster. And I farmed for that for an entire playthrough, kept Frank's stats, and then just went and started a new game with the Mega Buster. Suddenly the game made sense. Also, shout out the PS4 version of this, because I'm pretty sure this is 60 FPS. It's looking crisp as fuck. The graphics look weird. Why am I dressed like this? What am I doing? Why am I in my underwear? Oh, you know what? I actually do know why I'm in my underwear. This is another fun thing. Your outfit is persistent throughout throughout the game.
You mentioned something about research for a story.
That's right. Got a tip that something big's happening.
I swear I did this for a reason, by the way.
Like that? They sure didn't mention anything about it on TV.
So the last trophy I got in this game was get abducted by cult members. And the cult members, or no, it was to photograph all stickers, and 2 of them are in the cult members' base. And when they kidnap you, they take all your items and your clothes. And so I probably just like immediately was just like, cool, and just saved.
Willamette, Colorado. Population 53,594. Distinguishing characteristics.
That 53,594 statistic, along with that trophy / achievement, is fantastic. That's my favorite thing in the world, is that this game had such an impact on zombie games that future zombie games that had nothing to do with this would still use that trophy / achievement, or reference in some way. It makes me so fucking happy.
A helicopter was the way to go. I bet they got all the roads blocked off by now. All right, listen.
Oh my god, Frank. I
I
also like Frank's original voice actor. I think I've heard the one from 4, and I wasn't a huge fan. 4, which is a soft reboot of this game. I think... So Dead Rising has a special place in my heart, because I think the first game, the gameplay is amazing. I think the second game, gameplay is even better, improves on everything I liked about the first game. I think the third game forgot what it was, and I think the fourth game forgot what it was even more. I'm going to skip through this part. So you can take photos as you're flying in, basically, of the zombie tragedy. It's kind of like a tutorial, but I like that you can just skip it. It also gives you a cutscene with Carlito, but I'm not going to really get into it. I forgot the way he hobbles. Carlito is the main antagonist of this game, and you're really not going to... You see him here, and then you don't see him again after this. It's pretty funny. I like games where they're like, hey, here's this guy who's suspicious, but you don't know that he's gonna commit war crimes. Oh god, this area is so fucking nostalgic. I haven't played this game since I platinumed it. Alright, first things first. Real Mega Buster and a fucking laser sword. So this is something you can... The laser sword you can create, and I don't even remember how I got this. I think you get this for surviving like 5 or 7 days in overtime mode. The Mega Buster you get for killing 53,594 people in one game. What are you? Okay, well, we got Heart Boxers. That's a good start. A lot of these are Capcom references, if you couldn't fucking tell. I hate that it doesn't tell me what it is. Alright, first zone. Let's make sure. I want to write down Arthur's Heart Boxers.
Alright.
Willamette Security's not bad. I'm trying to find the Mega Buster shit. Oh, that's a weird hat. I don't like. Or the fucking... So, what I like about these is these are all unlocked for getting different trophies. which is a really cool mechanic that not nearly enough games have done, where you unlock like extra shit for getting trophies or achievements and stuff. I don't know why it's not more popular. I especially like that this game gives you the Mega Buster and the fucking lightsaber for doing this shit. I thought there was Mega Man. Ah, there it is. Yeah, here we go. Where's the Mega Buster helmet? I think you have to get that from the store. I mean, I guess it'll be Officer Mega Man for now. But if you switch to Mega Buster, then all of a sudden it makes sense. Alright. Cool. Cool. When was the last time I played this game? Let's see. Dead Rising. I got the Platinum. Holy shit. I didn't even realize this game has been out that long on PS4. I got this game 4 years ago. Or, I guess like 3.5. It's also kind of rare, which is cool. Yeah, so, you want to know a fun fact about the 7-Day Survivor? I'll give you a little anecdote about this. So basically, I'll explain it as I'm like going through the game. So the way the game works is, you have 3 days to get through all of the story shit, and then there's like an extra day you get called overtime to clean up more story shit. And then, doing all that, you unlock a mode called Infinity Mode, which changes the gameplay mechanics. There's no longer a story. Any survivors or antagonists are just randomly roaming the mall. And your health slowly gets depleted, meaning you have to eat to keep it up. Now, this is a really cool fucking concept, but what it really comes down to is you find a bunch of... Oh, also, food is not infinite. You can only find it in certain spots. But basically what it comes down to is you kill some guys, find some food, and then you have Frank sit in like a safe spot, like on top of like a railing or like in a secured building or something. And then, but yeah, Frank just does that. So here's what happened. I got to like 6 days and like 3/4 to the way of the 7th day. What I did was that every time you would get 1 bar of health, the PlayStation light would change from blue to red. So I would play in a dark room, and I would leave the controller on the table while I was playing. And I would basically just like every time it would get close to ticking down, I would like watch it. I'd wait like because I think it takes like 3 minutes for it to go down. And right before it was about to go, I would eat some food. Now, the problem was that I was also platinuming Jak 3 on Vita, or Jak 2 on Vita at the time. So, like, basically, I saw it, I was like, okay, I'll watch it. And then, like, I went to do a challenge in Jak 2, and then, like, I failed it, and when I looked up, Frank had already died. And Frank had died as I was doing the challenge. And I was like, God, fucking. But then I ended up getting it again, so.
We should be safe in here.
Also, some background on the actual game. Frank's a photographer. Also, this is like classic Capcom in that the side characters are fucking insane. Actually, I'll say this. This game is what got me into like Capcom games. I guess Resident Evil 4 would be really, but like I love the Capcom style of just like everyone's fucking insane. So, the zombie outbreak has happened. People are holed up in the mall. They've managed to barricade the doors. You can take a good photo here. I think there's a trophy for getting like a certain amount of zombies on screen at once. So there's different categories. There's brutality, there's horror, there's comedy, there's sexy, there's funny, I think. And I think you need to photograph all the survivors at some point. I don't know if that's part of it. But basically, she's looking for her dog. He's saying, go get some more things to barricade this. And then you have all these people who are just like chilling. Hey, food. And then you can't pick up any of this shit yet. Because cutscene.
You! Stop right there! Do you have any idea what you've done? Why did you summon me to this place? What are you planning?
Would you calm down? I don't even know what you're talking about.
I also think this game really does an amazing job of capturing like the cheesiness of like older zombie movies, while also maintaining the fucking horror.
What are you thinking? Let's get off!
I'm saving you, baby! Wait for me, sweetie!
This entire game happens because of this absolutely batshit insane woman trying to save her pool.
What in the hell are you people doing? Run! Quick, move! Get over here! Everyone, move this way! Quick, to the stairs! Move!
Meet one of the only like rational people in this entire game. Okay, so you can pick up some supplies here really quick. We will not need them. I like that it's called HD TV. I've always thought that was funny because when this game came out, HD TVs weren't completely like prevalent. Nice. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Okay, let's just beat that guy to death. My other favorite thing about this game... Oh, I keep forgetting how to throw things. My favorite thing about this game is that it has a kill counter on the bottom right of total zombies killed. Also, let's fucking do this. Laser sword! Oh, shit. Hold on. So, my Frank is level 50, which means his health is maxed out, his skills are maxed out, he has all of his combos. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Hold on. I think it's... What's the button? Okay. Like, I can do shit like this, where I can just beat the shit out of a zombie to death. Actually, let me look at my skills. Let me try and find some of the fun ones. My favorite one is the disembowel one. I want to see if I still have that. Zombie walk is a good one. Karate chop's good. Somersault, disembowel. So these are also learned randomly, which I think is another cool thing. Disembowel. Here we go. I think I can do this. Ready? Hold on. No! Don't eat me! Oh, you can pick up zombies. Just chuck them. And then... Oh, God. No! No! So you can't actually die in this section. If you do, Brad will save you. You just get a slightly different cutscene. There's also that, which is a really good one. Why can't I... There we go. Just rip his fucking shit out. My favorite of these is the zombie walk, which Frank can do. Chuck cannot do this in Dead Rising 2, and it's a huge downfall, if I'm being honest. Oh, shit. Okay. There we go. There we go, guys. Okay, there's a way to make like a huge slash with it, and I can't remember. There's like... Oh, get off me. There's different ways to do this, and I genuinely can't remember how to use it. And then, there's the Mega Buster, which is really, really only good on one-on-one combat. Like, it'll kill a zombie, but it won't kill a horde of them. So it's really good against bosses, but for, like, generally, like, clearing zombies, it's not perfect. Oh, I love the helplessness of, like, watching everyone die and being unable to save them, and then also you not really being able to stop this outbreak.
Huh?
These three are the only rational people and rational normal people.
Where
in
are
this
the
game.
others?
I don't know. I hope they got away.
Not a single other person made it. Welcome to Otis, who's the biggest fucking G in this game. Otis escapes.
As long as those things are in the mall.
Mild spoiler for Otis. He ends up escaping
not use
by
this door.
stealing a government helicopter. And then you can occasionally see notes and references to him in the
doing?
other games. But he's like the only he's the only survivor who
Here,
literally just like
ducks.
got away scot-free.
They'll get us
Like
back
Frank
into
has
the
to deal
mall.
with a lot of other
And
shit after
apparently
this.
those things aren't smart enough to use the ducks. so they won't be a factor.
Wait a minute. You want to get back in there? What for? Hey.
Nice camera. Are you a photographer?
As a matter of fact, I am. Frank West, photojournalist.
Could you show me some pictures, Frank?
Officer Frank Officer Frank Man, which is Mega Man slash
You really seem to know what you're
police
doing.
officer.
Who are you guys, anyway? And what are you... I took that one near the entrance. That guy do something?
Frank. Frank in the beginning sounds kind of like a fucking idiot.
No. Thanks for showing me, though.
I do like that Frank is sort of like an everyman. Like, he's a journalist and he like really wants to get the story, but he's also
hey,
like
we're not
not
done talking yet.
exceptionally smart or anything. But he's not
Just
an idiot.
who are you guys?
I'm Jesse. The man you saw earlier is Brad. That's all I'm authorized to tell you.
And then later, they'll realize, fuck the rules, we're in kind of a fucked up situation. Time until helicopter arrival. 70 hours, 56 minutes. I think the amount of time... I think the clock starts once the zombie outbreak starts. I'm not 100% sure. We got some coffee creamers, some apples. Alright, let's take that shit. So, there's nothing I can do yet. Otis is going to give me the tutorial. That's not true. You are immediately allowed out into the mall, which is great. There's a trophy for answering every single one of Otis's transmissions, which is rough because if you get attacked by a zombie, it gets interrupted. I don't remember this trophy being that hard for me. I don't think I ever had to like reset it. But it is kind of rough. It's like... So what happens is Otis will like... He'll message you about something like info on like a survivor nearby or like a psychopath, like which are bosses, or like a story thing. But if you get attacked by a zombie, he'll be like, you hung up on me, that's rude, and then he'll continue what he's saying. But it doesn't count if you do that. Also, listen to this voice and tell me if it sounds familiar. This is the voice of Goofy from Kingdom Hearts and Disney. Jeff Myers joined. Hooray! So sometimes a survivor will join, and you'll need to get another you'll need them to get another survivor later. In this instance, Jeff and his wife Natalie were both on the fucking roof and couldn't find each other. It's not a big roof. And here we go. Y'all ready for this? So there are PP moments,
Fantastic.
which will give you a bunch of PP, which is just XP. I think it's photography points. But that's how XP works in this game. You get XP from getting photos like that, and also, I think there's like a... So I think those count as stickers, or as moments. You have to get all of those to get, excuse me. Ma'am, I did not mean to give you a laser sword. Excuse you. You can take this bucket. Give me my fucking lightsaber back. I can't give her the bucket. Are you kidding me? I need to give her something that she'll use as a weapon. Holy shit. I can't believe she took my fucking laser sword. This is why you don't talk to people that fast. Here, take a bat.
Okay.
Yeah. What the fuck? Alright, so... what's the throw button? I keep forgetting. I keep aiming with L2 and it's R2. So you need to... get them basically on this platform. The survivors don't listen as well in this game as they do in Dead Rising 2. And it's not as like forgiving with like getting them, so you have to get them like real close. Never going to the mall again as long as I live. I've had about enough of this. Hey! Alright. Back to the mall. So I think there's a couple people you can rescue. Otis will give you cases, which will give you like a good idea of who you can rescue. I think I'm also like really close to when this takes place. I think it's like April 18th or something like that. It's the 25th right now. So you can take the elevator down, or you can take the smart person way and go this way. I should really get a weapon out. So this is one of the things. Hey, it's me. You have to let him talk through the entire time. I don't need these, but I'll do it for the sake. So if you don't have a Mega Buster, the sledgehammer's... Ah, I fell. The sledgehammer is a great weapon. I like want to figure out how to do the big... I want to figure out how to do that. Also, does it not have okay. So the Mega Buster has 300 shots. Everything else has like a durability. I don't know what the durability on the laser sword is. I haven't really used it in a playthrough, if I'm being honest, because you get it for doing 7 Days Survivor, but like, or I think 5 Days Survivor, but there's like nothing you really need to do after you get that. Like that's usually the last thing you'll do. Frank's about to kill a zombie. He scares her.
Don't sneak up on me.
And then she fucking twists her ankle because she's on
I located
heels.
him on the monitor. Oh,
It's
Yeah.
probably just a sprain.
I've got to help Brad, or he's done for.
All right, fine. Give me your gun. Come on. I'm the reason you just got hurt. Let me help.
No, I can't let a civilian do that. That's against regulations.
Yeah, well, I don't think they had zombie-infested malls in mind when they wrote those regulations, kid.
It's weird that he says kid.
You know how
Because
to
I
use
kind of
this?
imagine them being in a similar age.
Kinda.
I guess Frank might be
I've
older than
covered
I'm
wars,
thinking.
you know.
Hey, he said the thing! There's a trophy in Dead Rising 2 for using all the available guns in the game. Called I've Covered Wars, you know. This game is so memeable. There's so many quotes from this game that you've
After I'm
definitely
through
heard
helping
somewhere
you,
else.
You and I are gonna have a nice little chat.
I'm actually really hungry. I should order or make food at some point. One or the other. So, Case, this is the story. So the game is, oh, shit. Hit it. I don't like guns in this game. Most of the time, they're pretty useless. So I just sort of just waste them until they're gone. So this is the bookstore. Okay, it's just not gonna... Alright. There we go. Bookstore is kind of important. So, I think that might work on this. So, if you grab certain books, like I'll read one for instance. Hold on to interior design goods 3 times as long. So basically, certain of these will make your things last longer, depending on what kind of item they are. There's this bookstore. I think there's 2 other ones. I don't think I have anything that makes this last longer, so I'm just gonna do that. Alright, this is Tykes and Tots, not where I wanted to go. Yield Toy Box, where they have the fake laser sword, which is what I thought this would be. This is also one of my favorite things because at night they turn all the lights off in the game, which is horrifying. But also, you don't really have a good like flashlight, so just carrying this, like even if you're not equipping it, will make Frank glow, which is super funny to me. I don't need it right now, obviously. Excuse me. God, I'm so not used to this. I'm gonna try and rush right through the story part for now. Let's grab 2 of these. But first, the blender. So if you combine pie with orange juice, you get untouchable. Combine orange juice, coffee creamer. I think it's coffee creamer. You get quick step. Quick step is one of my favorites. I'm trying to remember what happens if you combine it. You combine orange juice with orange juice. You get nectar, which doesn't really make sense yet because you can't use it. You combine orange juice with an apple. Ah, shit. You get nectar again, okay. I don't really need more right now. But I will do this. Because I can. Actually, let's not do it to him. Saw, dude. Pie to the face. Or pie to the chat. Okay, it didn't work. You can definitely throw a pie at people. I know about it. Hold on. Gotta get him right in the face. Oh boy, hey, what if we didn't though? Oh, okay, I'm done with this. I'm gonna drink Quick Step for now. Also, it heals you for like 6 things of health, which is dope. But more importantly, now Frank runs like crazy. Quick Step is kinda rare. I think you need... Coffee Cream is an easy way to do it. I think Coffee will do it. Which isn't that hard to find. So at a certain point, when you get here, there'll be a prison transport, which is a huge thing, but you can kill them pretty easily with a Mega Buster. I'm also going to quickly show it while I can. There's another entrance to the mall here. That's the entrance to the South Plaza. But more importantly, if you go over... Oh, did it already wear off? That's crazy. If you go over there, down that way, you can get to the parking garage below, or the tunnels beneath the thing. Basically, just take a car and drive around in circles, like do about 30 laps, 40 laps, and you have more than enough time within the game's like limits. And you basically just do that to rack up your kills. Which one did he say? There's a cook from the same cloth. There's a case for the another photographer, which is the whole thing. I should have just made it. I forgot how quickly that wore off. I should do the photographer thing after this. I'm basically going to do all of these, then I'm going to pick up all the survivors. Just easier that way. And then you can do shit like this. Because of course you can. Oh, man. Alright. I didn't want to do that. This was not part of the plan. The frames! Oh my god, just leave me alone. I don't want to do this, I promise. There we go. Alright, so this is where the first boss fight is. And believe it or not, the Mega Buster makes it trivial.
Your, girlfriend sent me to find you.
Who? Jesse? Damn it! Okay, we'll have to talk about this later. You know how to use that gun?
I've never fired at a person.
All right, I'll cover you from here. You need to stick to the shadows. Try to get close to the target, okay?
And what am I supposed to do when I get close?
Well, the best solution would be to shoot the guy. But if you can't do that, keep him busy dodging your bullets and stay out of trouble. Are you up to it?
I'm a lot better with a camera. But yeah, I'll give it a shot.
Ha, give it a shot.
All right. Next time he reloads, I'll lay down a suppressing fire. I'm counting on you. Make your way over there. 1, 2, 3.
I forget if I thought Frank screamed during that part for some reason. Like I thought he went, ah! So he gives you a gun. You don't need it. You've got a Mega Buster. So you want to sneak up on Carlito? Just because it's easier. Okay. Get up here. Alright. Aiming on this is a little wonky. I'm pretty sure, yeah, it just takes one shot. It's the first boss, like, that's how ridiculous the Mega Buster is. There are some bosses who will take more hits than that. I think using the handgun against Carlito is a little rougher, but it's whatever.
He got away. Who was that anyway?
I don't know. Well, thanks for your help. The name's Brad.
This is the buddy cop movie
I'm
that I
Frank
want to see.
West, photojournalist.
Also, Frank, come on,
And
shake
right
the
now,
dude's
I'd
hand.
rather have an explanation than your thanks, Brad.
Sorry, I've got nothing to tell you.
I like these poor guys are just doing their jobs. They're like, I can't involve a civilian.
I don't know what Jesse told you, but as far as I'm concerned, we're through working together. So you cover your zombie story and leave the rest to us.
You guys are looking for someone here, aren't you?
Who is that? Where did you
You
take
help
it?
me, I help you.
The way he waves it.
Damn. You're one hell of a journalist, aren't you, Frank? A hot-headed, underhanded, hotshot paparazzi with nothing better to do than to invade people's privacy.
I try. You got a point?
I like that reaction. And
You win, Frank. Let's work together.
that was an easy win.
Jesse and I are DHS agents. And yes, we are
Department
looking for the
of
man
Homeland
in that
Security?
picture.
You're with Homeland Security.
Oh, he just
Is
says
that
it.
guy a terrorist or something?
Bro, he started a zombie outbreak. What do you think?
I took that picture in the entrance plaza. Right near the front door.
The entrance plaza. You're sure?
Hey!
So
So do I have
who's-
your permission to cover this story? Or not?
So the coolest thing about this game is that you don't actually have to follow the story. As long as you make it to the end of the 3 days, you'll get like one of like 6 different endings, which I always thought was really cool. And there are certain things that you want to do the story for. Like for instance, if you don't help out Brad, you won't get the entrance plaza unlocked. Like it'll just stay closed, even though you unlock it super early. There's that. There's a couple others like that too, where you just like won't unlock parts. This is what's this one? Zombie? Oh, I didn't mean to do it. Sure is. This will attract zombies too, which I did not mean to drink. All right, so you gotta help Brad out. I don't even think I need to kill those zombies. I think I just need to get to the door. Brad does have a health bar, so you want to be fucking careful. And during this story part, I don't think you can hand him anything. So you can't heal. You can hand survivors healing items. You can't do that to Brad. Yo, here we go. This is why I fucking came here. So you want to get the ones in Brad's way, for the most part. Pretty much just help him out. Make sure he keeps running. Brad's one of the smarter survivors. And that he'll just keep... Ah, fuck. He'll just keep running. I hate that you have to rev the chainsaw every time they knock it out of your hands. He'll occasionally just take pot shots at people. As we all do. So if you don't have a Mega Buster, a fun little, alternative is there are some guns hidden around this place. For instance, in the middle of this fountain. For some reason, there's just a fucking... Oh, there's barbells, yeah. But also, there's a submachine gun. I don't know why. It's there, though. Also, sometimes survivors will straight up just yell Frank. Like, Frank, get over here. So until you do this, the entrance plaza will be closed. Until tomorrow, until day 2, the wait... Because, like, we just went all the way around the mall to go to a place that's right next to the door. But because this is the plaza where originally all the survivors were, and then the outbreak happened. So you can't go through the door because it's welded shut. The security room leads to the I forget the fresco plaza. I forget what it's called. But there's that gate right there, and there's another one over that way. You can see it right there. They don't unlock that until day 2, but this at least gives you access to this place, which is pretty cool.
Sir, if you could just kindly come with us, we can wrap this.
What's
whole
great
thing
about
up.
this
No, I'm not leaving
is that
until you can guarantee me safe passage.
so you can't go in there because the security gate's
Just open
down.
this gate
No.
for your protection. Just
I am not
with us.
opening any gate. Thank you very much. I'm going to stay right here.
Dr.
where it's
Barnaby.
safe.
Sir.
Thank you and goodbye.
Dr. Barnaby?
Goodbye.
But the best part about this is that this is actually one of the few places in
Well,
the
what
game
happened?
that you can actually just like fortify yourself in during 7-Day Survivor.
You can't just arrest him?
You can close the
He
doors.
turned down my offer to protect him. Said he isn't going anywhere
just, like, no
until I can
zombies come in.
guarantee a secure
Except-
route out of here.
I was fucking around with zombies where I would like stand in front of the window and just watch
Jesse
them
has
try
a
and like
direct
get
line
in.
to
Eventually,
HQ.
it broke through the fucking window,
First thing
so
we need
just
to
stay
do
away.
is to call for backup.
I think that's case 3. Yeah, so now you just have to go back to the entrance. Now, the difference is now we're going to try and get survivors. They should start to populate because they all trigger at like different times, like based on how much time has passed. Now, there is one dude who will trigger automatically. You'll notice this place is empty except for these fucking zombies. And there's never really an explanation for why they're here. Just get rid of all of them. We don't need this. Occasionally zombies will get back up. Actually, let's just keep that. So, if you go back here, this store is called In the Closet. And if you check the closet, there's a bunch of boxes.
Somebody, help me!
And a survivor.
I'll get you back.
His name is Bill. Bill got trapped behind those boxes on Friday, and then went the whole weekend. He's been stuck. Oh yeah, he was stuck in here for 2 days, and hasn't had contact with anyone. And he gets out. He finds things are different.
All right.
I like that. I wish there was more voice acting in these games, but I like that he. I like how ridiculous this is. When he's just like, all right, back to society. What the fuck? Hell's going on out there? Now, if you don't kill the zombies, they will try and attack him. So that's why I did that. What the fuck did I hear over there? Also, is it already nighttime? That doesn't sound right. Alright, so you can give survivors stuff to help them survive. Submachine gun's not bad. Because I think those things will respawn as soon as you... I think they respawn as soon as you re-enter the area. I can't believe those zombies already respawned. This game's ridiculous. And there's a bunch more by the entrance. I don't need to do that. Let's take this umbrella. You may be thinking, Nick, why do you have an umbrella? I'm glad you asked. Sometimes there's a reason for these things. Okay. I'm gonna need you to get over here, Bill. Thanks, bud. Okay, so as long as they're close enough to the door, they'll come with you. They'll follow where you go. There's another way to make them go too, which I'm going to do in a second. You can give them a goal, because naturally they'll follow Frank. I've found they're a little bit more easy to control when you give them like a place to aim towards. Okay, that's not closed down yet either. I went through that a lot faster than the game was ready for. So if you aim and hit triangle or Y on Xbox, you can set a marker, and then they'll just make a beeline to that. It helps them. I've learned. It's not foolproof, but they'll definitely help cut through some of it. They're pretty good. Sometimes I think giving them a melee weapon's kind of better because they'll when they like wave their arms to get through, they'll be a little bit more effective. And Frank also can get tired. There's no like actual stamina bar, but he'll like just start chugging a little bit. Hey, you're in the food court now. No shit. If you shoot all of those plates, you get a special XP bonus, which I don't need because I'm max level. Wine's pretty good for just like staying alive. It heals a good amount of hearts too, which is why I grabbed some. I think I might have gone too early. I don't think Bill was at the door yet. I keep forgetting that I'm taking survivors. Yeah, he did not make it yet. So you'll see there... Did he make it? No, yeah, you'll see his health bar in the top left. So the way I just, like, went back through there... Also, we just hit 68 hours. So they just started spawning people in Alfresca Plaza. I'm not going to go there yet. I'd rather just take Bill back for now. It's just much easier. Oh, I forgot. They'll show your photos... Don't cut me off like that. It's rude. Anyway, here's what I was saying. They'll show your photos and loading screens if you save them, which is pretty cool. So there's 2 people in Alfresca. I'm going to leave them for now anyway, because there's a third person who spawns there, but I don't think they spawn until like an hour after. There's also... I don't think there's someone who spawns in the food court, but there's someone who spawns here, in this area. Bill, bud, I'm gonna need you to pick it the fuck up. Like, Jesus. There's a book you can get, but you can't get it until you do an optional boss. That'll it's a cult brainwashing book, and when you get it, survivors will run a little bit more, be a little bit more feisty, and they'll be a little bit easier to handle. But until you get that book, they're kind of fucking useless. Vehicles can help if you can find them, but they're not always in ready supply. Oh my god. So, I can't believe I forgot the best weapon. Well, I mean, this is the best weapon because it's just, like, so good. Like, it's not the best weapon. The Mega Buster is the best one, but this is a really good melee weapon, which I obviously haven't had to find any because of it. I completely forgot. It acts the exact same way as the katana, which, there is one in this area. Okay, I don't want to talk to that dude yet. So that's Kent. He's another photographer. He's a psychopath. I'm gonna have you chill right there for now. He'll try and talk to you. So you hop down on this banister right next to the blender. Fucking katana, right on the thing. Highly recommend you utilize that. It acts exactly the same way as laser sword. It just doesn't. Okay, it just doesn't always last as long. It is very good though. I should check things. Alright, Bill, just fucking go to that wall. So if you talk to Kent, he'll initiate some side shit where he basically gives you a tutorial on photography. We'll do it because I'm already here, but normally I don't like doing him. It's just his quest is kind of annoying. So there are, so one thing I should mention is I haven't saved yet. The game mechanic here is that you can only save in bathrooms or in the safe house, which is funny, not practical. Dead Rising 2 does a little bit better, where it also will give you the option to save after every, like, story beat, which I think is a good way to do that too. So, I just wish this game did it. I wish it did it retroactively. Like, I wish when they ported it, they just gave it an autosave. It might save after each, like, individual case, like if you do all of case 1, instead of case 1-1, 1-4, whatever. Alright, Bill, I need you to fucking chill right there again.
Smile.
I need a picture of him. It's worth 500, which that is. There we go.
Great shot.
Cool pose for 700. And you gotta fucking track him. Oh, I think he has to kill a zombie for this, which is why he's running around like an asshole. He'll He'll do a fucking flying kick, and then he'll be like, look at me. Dude, what are you doing?
Nice one.
Yeah, that pose, which I need to get. Yeah, you need to get at least 700 of this. Dude, you're a flagrant dickhead. You ran around doing nothing for so long before you made that pose.
Oh yeah, great.
There we go.
Fantastic.
Exactly 700. Can we please move? Okay. I thought there was one where you had to get a mid-kick,
Well,
but
it's
I
in
guess that was
focus.
the annoying one.
And the composition's okay, I suppose.
The problem with that is the AI of him.
That ain't half bad.
So he's got a 3-parter. This is the first part. There's another part.
Here comes the next one, Frankie. But first, feast your eyes on my work.
Yeah.
Now this is my most emotionally moving shot. Now this is my sexiest shot.
Ugh, I hate the way he said that.
Uh-huh,
And then
uh-huh.
he did it.
Okay. This is my most violent shot. Check it out. Ugh. Okay, here's the deal, Frankie. You gotta go out there and take even better pictures than the ones I just showed you. You think you can handle that, huh?
So I think
Yeah.
you need to get. I forget the exact requirement of it. I think it's just like better. I think you only need one of any of those 3 categories, and the easiest one is there's like a point in the story before he checks up with you again, that you can take of Jessie, where she does like an erotic one. Hey, get over here. There we go. All right, well, see how quickly that disappeared? I would already have failed the Otis trophy if I didn't answer that within the 5 seconds it was on screen. Where the fuck is Bill? Get over here. You can just mash triangle to make them, like, come to you. It's not effective, but it helps. It makes me feel better. Also, if you need to recharge your camera batteries, you can just do it here. Yeah, so he's telling you about the other person. And you can only hold 30, or you can only take 30 pictures before you need to recharge your batteries, I think. So getting those 3 is pretty easy. There's basically just 2 dudes. I've actually killed him by accident. There's 2 dudes barricading a shop, and one of them, when you break in, will try and attack you. I had a sledgehammer one time, and I like attacked him because you need to like rough him up a little bit before he'll like stop attacking you. And I accidentally killed him in one shot. Like literally, Frank just brought down the sledgehammer and just fucking bashed his brains in. I was like, Jesus Christ. So this is introducing the Queen's mechanic. There are Queen bees which affect the zombies, where if you kill one, all zombies in that vicinity will die. Think of them as like grenades. They're very handy to have a couple on you. The nectar, when you drink one and get the effect for the first time, will automatically make one queen spawn near you, and it'll increase the odds that you'll find. Oh, but then they make these fucking little maggot things. The maggots don't appear outside of this game. And at night they'll attack you, which is really fucking annoying. But yeah, some zombies will have a queen inside of them. I think this is the tutorial, yeah. When they reach up into the air like that, it means they have a queen. You can also see the red dot behind, or in the back of their neck when they have one. And then Frank just randomly gets a jar for some reason. Queens are awesome though. Would recommend. I would even say Yas Queen. No, I'm kidding. I'm not kidding. Alright, so we got Bill pretty early, which is good. Usually, if you won't kill Carlito that fast. So usually what happens is you have to get Bill, you have to get the 2 in the store, you have to get the woman who's also in the store, like across from them. And then you have to get someone, and you have to fight a boss in the main area, and save a girl there, so you'll have 5 survivors at once. It's a rough deal. There are 2 trophies related to having survivors. There's one for having 8 women, which is hard because it means you have to kill male survivors to do it, which is kind of funny.
So that's what
And
Dr.
then there's
Barnaby
just having
said,
8
huh?
at once.
The old coot's not dumb. He wants us to call for help first. We gotta line out or what?
The signal's being blocked. I can't even contact HQ on the emergency line.
So, if we want to get our hands on Dr. Barnaby, we're gonna have to secure a way out of here ourselves.
I skipped
All right,
the cutscene,
We've got to deal with
but
the situation we've been handed.
Frank's going to say
The
it in a
boneheads
second.
back at HQ might be working on something
His
too.
guy is going to pick him up in 3 days. Which is why
There's
he's
a
3-day
helicopter
timer.
coming. 3 days from now. At noon, it's my ride.
Is your ride reliable?
Absolutely.
No, he is
That's
not.
how I plan on getting out of here.
He, I would
right,
say
then.
he's successful about
I'll see to
85%
it that
of
the
the time.
DHS picks up the charter fee. Can we take Dr. Barnaby as well?
Sure. As long as you tell me what's going on.
Okay. I'll tell you what you want to know.
Real
Later.
talk. The helicopter
We have
guy
more pressing
will
business right
reliably
now.
get everyone that you have in the safe room.
If we have to wait here for 3
And,
days, we'll need supplies.
and Brad and
Water,
Jesse, depending on the
blankets and
ending,
like. We'll get Dr. Barnaby here tomorrow
safely,
morning.
except
I
for
want
the
you to
best
keep an
ending,
eye on the
the one that
monitors.
leads into overtime, which is kind of depressing. Basically, the best ending is the most depressing ending. And it's done. Cool. Next case, what currency? Oh, they didn't even let you save there. That's crazy. Also, if we want to see Frank in all his like regular glory, you can reset his clothes here. I think I can. No, usually when you equip something, if you hit circle again, it'll revert it back to your to whatever outfit you had. But I guess it doesn't work in the safe room. All right, I will save here so we've got a good time. Look at all these fucking save files. Look at me. Doing my best. So I will point out, real quick, the survivors will go to these different rooms depending on which survivor it is. So we got those 2. We got Bill, and that's it. There are 50 survivors total in this game. So far, I have not missed any of them. He's like coming to thank you, but it's weird when they like all come out of the rooms. I'm like, no, get back to your fucking. Ew, get away from me. Alright, well, I've saved already, so I'm going to call that there. That seems like a really good point to end off on. Let me know if you guys want more of this. As always, hit the like button. Or not, well, not as always. As part of May Mental Illness Month, hit the like button. If this gets more likes than whatever it goes up against, I'll make another Dead Rising part. But yeah, I mean, if anything, just show me your interest. So, yeah, hit the like button if you like it. If you don't, sorry. I guess it's not for everyone. All right. Later, guys.